So I've been looking at a lot of videos, a lot of things on social media. A lot of, especially Christians, they say, don't look at so much. Social media is messing up people's beliefs in God, beliefs in Jesus. They're kind of straying people from the faith. As far as religion, as far as Christianity is concerned, especially, they say, don't look at so much social media because it may influence you to leave the faith. But I look at it in a different way because I watch a lot of things. I research a lot of things. And, some things I watch on YouTube, it's kind of, opens up a lot of eyes, a lot of my mind. I'm trying to get it right, but it opens up a lot in my mind as far as knowledge, as far as things. I've always had questions about the Bible. Can there be more dimensions to the Bible than we think? Can a lot of things in the Bible that seems literal can be more of a spiritual or, different dimensions to it. A lot of times we go to church and, a lot of these preachers, they relate a lot of these numbers to certain things. We say like 7 is the number of completion, 8 is the number of beginnings. We use numbers for different things, different meanings. We use numerology, for a lot of things. And so, why can't the average person, a person that's not a pastor, a person that's not a minister, research these things for themselves to get a deeper meaning for a lot of things? A lot of people think that pastors and stuff like that should just have a more deeper meaning, a more deeper understanding than other people. I'm thinking, I'm thinking faster than talking right now because I got a lot on my mind about the Bible because I feel personally there's more dimensions to the Bible than we think. I think we look at the Bible and the stories and the things that we learn, philosophies in the Bible, and we look at it one way and we get a misunderstanding of the things that it's saying. For instance, about, eating pork and shelled foods. We think that the story in Acts about when Peter saw a dream and saw, as long as it's clean and stuff like that, about, the vision he had, that it thinks that we can eat anything, but it's not really talking about that. It's talking about those who are Gentiles, those who are Gentiles and stuff like that, that wasn't in the Jewish realm, that they can be included in the fold as well. So it wasn't really about food. People think it was just, it was about food, but it was more than that. It was about the Gentiles being included inside of the family of God. That's what I got from it, and that's what I've learned from other teachings I've heard, and it makes a lot of sense. And it's a lot more passages of scripture I think people get mixed and screwed up because of tradition, because of justification, I would say. But me being, I've become less of a very religious person because I think, just from me saying what I said, people can interpret scriptures different. So, so many different ways. They can look at John 3:16 and have so many different contexts or conclusions about what it means. You can go to this belief or this doctrine over here at this church, and there's a whole different meaning, and it makes sense. And then you go to this other church, and they have a whole different meaning, and it makes sense. And so, this channel, Open-Minded Conversations, we talk about these things because a lot of us, especially Christians, we have questions. We have questions about what we believe, the things we learn over time, the things we learn in church. Especially we learn, not to question a lot of things about what we've learned. And if we believe something different, that the devil is using you. But, it's just, some people have more curiosity than others. And I was the type that had a lot of curiosity about what things really meant. Like when I was young, I thought I wanted to be a minister. And as I got older and older, starting to question a lot of things about the Bible, I said, no, I don't really want to get into that because I just have so many questions. I don't want to teach people the wrong thing. I don't want to teach people the wrong doctrines in the Bible. It's still a lot of things that I'm still learning, about the Bible. Do I believe it's a creator? I believe it's a creator, but it's a lot of questions I still have, even being in my 30s, that I still have about the Bible. And so, even me doing this video, a lot of Christians may be like, oh, the devil is using you because, you have all this curiosity, or they think you thinking too much about the Bible, but it's just questions you have, having an open mind. I always had an open mind. I never thought like everybody else. Always try to dig deeper. No, even if I had one question, I had multiple questions behind that because I really want to learn, have knowledge, gain knowledge about things, being aware and having wisdom about things. You want to learn as much as you can about a subject. And so, I do believe there's more dimensions to the Bible than people think. I've heard a lot of herbalists, a lot of doctors that's in the holistic realm. Shout out to Yaki Awakening. He was talking about Yaki Awakening, one of those. Yaki, well, I'll just call him Yaki. He's Dr. Yaki now. But he was talking about how, when it talks about in Revelation about, the coming of Jesus and stuff like that. But he's saying that's actually us coming into consciousness, being aware, being more aware health-wise, being more aware of, being awakened about a lot of things as far as knowledge, as far as health, as far as, all types of aspects, especially being African Americans, that's what basically he was talking about. And he was talking about the vertebrae that we have, the 33, thinking about Jesus died at 33, the different layers of our bodies related to, the numbers that we see in the Bible, 33, 12, 7, 3, those numbers is very, it pops up a lot in the Bible. And so it's a lot to think about. It's a lot to think about. Like I said, a lot of older people feel like, social media, technology has strayed people away from the faith, but actually it has opened people's eyes. A lot of things we learn, especially in slavery, we didn't have a lot of knowledge of because our masters taught us the Bible. Our masters told us what's in the Bible. But, we haven't had a deeper revelation of what we learned in the Bible. And so, again, appreciate y'all for watching. Hope y'all got something from this. And until next time, peace.